What's up, guys? Today we're going to be playing Muldrotha in Historic Brawl. Very fun soul tie commander. Allows you to play permanent spells from your graveyard. One of each type per turn. So we have a bunch of permanent spells and things that we can recur over and over again, like Mishra's Bauble, right? 0 mana. We can, if we have Muldrotha down, we can play Mishra's Bauble. It sacrifices itself. We can play it out of the graveyard. So we can draw 2 cards for 0 mana. And then if they remove any of our stuff, it goes to the graveyard, which we can put back. We have cards like Breach the Multiverse to put a bunch of cards in our graveyard and also play cards out of the opponent's graveyard. And then other payoffs as well, like Eldest Reborn, get something out of the opponent's graveyard, and a bunch of other fun soul tie, good stuff cards. So that's the basic strategy of the deck. Get to ramp to Muldrotha, start playing stuff out of the graveyard. Let's see if we can make it happen. One challenge with a commander like Muldrotha is that it costs 6 mana, so you sort of have to take your time. You don't want to just get to 6 mana and play Muldrotha. Most of the time the opponent's going to have a way to remove it, so that's why we have like Thoughtseize and things like that in our deck. Even though those aren't permanent spells, they're ways to get removal spells or other things that interrupt our game plan out of the opponent's hand, because they generally won't have a way to recur things out of their graveyard. We're up against Yorion first. We talked about Mishra's Bauble, so that's a good card to have in our opener. Even though we won't be able to, use the double effect right away. We have all of our colors except blue. We have ramp. I think we'll draw into blue. And they go first. So I think we'll keep. Black Market is another really good card. Gives us a ton of value. 2 or more. So we'll go Forest, Mishra's Bauble, crack it, see what's on top of the opponent's deck. Replicating Ring. Draw a card. And we got our blue source, so that's good. Wash Away, that's a great card. Great draw. Okay, now this hand's really starting to even out. Definitely countering Yorion would be good. Let's just play the blue source and the Mind Stone. And pass. This could be a counter spell or All Runs Epiphany, which is an extra turn spell. Oh, we could get rid of their Replicating Ring. Is there anything else we're doing this turn? Playing Black Market. The decision is between taking away their ramp or accelerating our own game plan. We can't do both. Oh, it's a tough call. I think we got to accelerate our own game plan. We got to get to Muldrotha, otherwise the deck doesn't do what the deck's supposed to. It's a tough call. We can at least get rid of this before it gets to 7, or what is it, 8 counters? Yeah. Alright. So we could just blow this up. We could do that. I think that's what we're doing this turn. Let's look at the opponent's hand. Okay, Karn shuts off our artifacts. That's good to know. Let's get rid of you. This will exile non-land permanent. They also have a land to drop Yorion, but it doesn't really do anything, so I don't think they're going to drop Yorion. We can do this at instant speed, we can do this at instant speed, so we pass. Resolve. We have to do this now, because this will turn off our artifacts.
Down. Allow me to introduce you to a friend.
Okay. If we play Muldrotha, they're probably going to Yorion and exile Muldrotha. So why don't we Grim Tutor? I don't know what we're going to get, but let's go get something. We are at 6 mana, right? 6 mana. We could look for a way to get rid of the Ixalan Binding. This would be a good card. I mean, we could just get the One Ring, right? I mean, that just kind of does it, doesn't it? The problem is that they can then, you know, bounce it in response. Or not in response, but they, on their turn they could bounce it. We could just get Phyrexian Arena, get ahead on cards. Destroy target enchantment. Yeah, why don't we do this? This will be... It's too bad we don't have the mana to play it, but this will be good further along in the game. Resolve. This will allow us to continually blow up their stuff. Okay. Ward 4 as long as it's untapped. Okay. Sure. How many snow lands do we have? One snow land. We don't have any creatures anyway. What do we do? We could... If we do this, we don't have mana to keep up to counter Yorion. Man, a land would have been great. Why don't we play you? Play you. And pass. If they attack with their dragon, it gives us an opportunity to attack with Glissa. Actually, we could just attack with Glissa anyway. It's first strike death touch. So they can't block. They can't block Glissa anyway. Okay. You might as well attack because you're definitely not going to block. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, we'll draw cards. Take an extra turn. Oh, we could wash this away. Yeah. That's the play. Draw a card. Shieldred. Pretty good. Binding of the Titans. Okay, so we're definitely attacking. Get our black market connections back. Right now they don't have any, like if they play Yorion, it doesn't do anything. So we could play Muldrotha, we could play Shieldred, which is something they'd also, we don't know what these cards are, so they'd have to get rid of Shieldred. We could do, yeah. Let's make them mill. What do we get? Okay. Good stuff. This deck is going to want to draw a bunch of cards, so yeah, they're going to have to remove Shieldred. Okay. I was going to say, if they don't get rid of Glissa here, we'll just attack with Glissa and then destroy it. Yes, please draw more cards. Keep drawing cards. What does this do?
The mind is a tempest that can be controlled.
Create a 4/4. Okay. The -8's scary, but they're a long way away from that. Gain 2. Oh, what do we get rid of? Get rid of you. Well, I gain life for creature cards, so let's just get rid of these. Let's do this. Okay. I think we Vorn collects here. We really need the land. Okay. Keep that away from the ultimate. Hopefully we draw a way to blow this up before it pops. We'll give him a ton of mana. I think we have 2 turns to find a solution to that. Okay, you're gonna blow up my black market? Probably. We'll just get it back with Muldrotha. Would you like to draw more cards, opponent? I didn't think so.
The sky is my domain.
Okay. So they're gonna flicker what? You can flicker your replicating ring. Okay, and blow up another. You're gonna blow up this. Sure. No problem. Okay. I think we'll pay the 2 life. If we play Muldrotha, what is in the graveyard that we can double Mishra's Bauble, draw 2. We can Kenrith's Transformation, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. They have 1 card in hand. I think that's what we do here. Double Mishra's Bauble. Sort of delayed, but... Ooh, wait. Oh, that's so good against us. Can't be the target of spells or abilities? Can't be the target of spells or abilities. I don't... We'll find out if that affects us or not. We will find out. What do we do here? They're going to create a 4/4. We really don't care because we have Blood on the Snow. So let's let them play this, and then we'll Blood on the Snow it. No attacks. Shieldred doing work. They could blow it up. Oh no, they can't. They'd have to bounce it to do that. So they draw cards, and they go down to 12. Yeah. We'll find out if this matters. Circle of Confinement. Sure. 4/4.
Ride the winds to victory.
It does not affect Muldrotha. Very, very cool. We'll cast an artifact. Okay, they're going to draw a land. Cool. Cast a land. Oh, I think we already cast a land, huh? Okay. Cast a creature. Okay, we can do Gadwick and draw a bunch of cards. Is that good? Cast an enchantment. Each player mills 3 cards. This would probably be a good time to wipe the board. The problem is that if we wipe the board, we also wipe Yorion, which goes back to their hand, which means they can bounce it, flicker these things. We're doing so good with Shieldred too. We could play this. How much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we just... Wait, 4... Yeah, we just barely don't have enough to do this. Maybe we build for one more turn and then do it. So let's cast... Let's cast you. We'll just keep building. Because they're going to draw a land. They really don't want to attack with this guy. I don't know what's holding priority. This is going to go off next turn, but they have nothing to do with it. I wish we had a way to get rid of it, but we don't. Oh, they might just call it a game here. Maybe they're mad that I took a while thinking about it. Sorry, opponent, I had a lot of options. Great Henge. Yeah, it won't let me because I already played a land. Gain the 2 life. Play tribute to the World Tree. I don't really care about this, so let's just pass. Ooh. What is their highest? Is it Yorion? No, it's one of these two. So they definitely sack Yorion. They got a bunch of mana, but they're drawing a Plains. And losing 2 life. They could draw another card. And lose 2 more life. Ooh. Man, if we had just drawn this 1 turn sooner. Oh well. Miria's Call. Okay. Everything is indestructible. Would you like to attack all? Or you just grabbing more angels?
Challenge a raging river.
You can attack if you'd like. Yes, please, draw cards. Oh, are you really going to do this? Okay. Yeah, I have a high life total, so I'm not going to block. I'm definitely not going to block Yorion. If I play Teferi next turn, I'm going to be able to gain 4 life a turn. Just don't draw a card, opponent. You can't draw any cards. Wrath of God. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. They all have indestructible, right? Except for these angels, but then I have Blood on the Snow. Resolve. Take action. They have a bunch more mana with these mana rocks. Okay. My turn. Okay. Oh, it's till the end of their next turn. Oh, that's way better. Until the end. Until your next turn. Okay, well. Don't we have Emergent Zone? You may cast spells this turn as though they had flash. So I can flash in Blood on the Snow on their turn. Do I have a way to do 2 damage to them? I don't think I do. So how much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This gives me 2, right? 2. So 13, 14, 15? Nope. I think I have enough to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Let's just do this.
I guess I'll
these are
explore
creatures.
somewhere else.
And we'll put a upkeep stop and pass. We will Do you have a counter? Is your last card a counter spell? Resolve. I didn't draw any cards because we didn't pay any mana. Pass. Okay. Got out of that bind. I definitely, when we get Muldrotha back, should play that land again. You have a bunch of mana. You can flicker a bunch of stuff. That's a good card. We can Eldest Reborn it if they don't play Yorion here.
I'm not going to sit this one out.
They might plus Teferi,
Hurry!
and then Yorion bounce Teferi, have an... Oh, no, because they couldn't do anything, because it would come in at the end of turn. Jin-Gitaxias. Oh, this is the one that counters. Okay. So this no longer gets Teferi. Resolve. Grab a land. We have to keep in mind they're at 2 life. They have not gained any life. We just need a way to get them to do 2 damage to their face. I think we just Muldrotha. Can we Muldrotha and get if we get Muldrotha and Sheoldred back, then I think we win the game. They have no cards in hand, so everything's face-up value right now. Do we have the mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 8. Yes, we do. Plus Dark Ritual. We have more than enough. We will take the treasure. Sure. Take a black source just to be extra sure. I always get nervous when I do plays like this. We need to have double black. We have the 2 treasures. Tap a permanent. We could tap. It doesn't do anything, but it's really funny. So this doesn't counter creatures, right? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter, but sure. Okay, but I think the plan here, we're just gonna pass the turn. Let them draw. Death is on the stack, opponent. How do you respond? Scooping them up. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Woo! Man, how long was that game? That felt like an hour. Probably wasn't. Probably was like 10 minutes, but it felt like an hour. So you can see what the deck does. I mean, unless the opponent has Graveyard Hate, we basically can replay all of our best things out of the graveyard over and over again. Gix. Okay. We got all our colors, early game removal, ramp. I think we keep. So Gix is, you could build it a couple different ways, but usually it's putting down creatures to attack with so they can draw cards. Let's get the Triome tap land out of the way. By the way, why didn't they call the new set of Triomes, Triomes? They called them like Xander's Lounge, and I don't know. I just kind of wish they called them Triomes, but I'm sure there's a lore reason. It's another tapped land. We could, let's do tapped land. Yeah. So here we go. 1 mana flyer. So, you know, this indicates that it's what I said. They're going to drop a bunch of maybe evasive creatures so they can draw a bunch of cards and then do fun mono black things mid to late game. Mono black does have exile. That's an effect they have in their repertoire, but you know, most of the time they're destroying creatures and wiping the board and things like that. Most of their effects are destroy, so we'll see if we have to worry about the exile stuff. They can definitely exile graveyards. That's another thing we got to worry about. This is something we have to worry about too. Eventually, but we can blow it up. 2 or fewer. 2 or fewer. We could... What is this? Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents. So if they play this next turn, they get to draw a card. We don't really want that. So I think we're gonna... ramp, hold up Fatal Push, kill this thing. Let's get a tapped land and pass. They may not play Gix here, but it would make sense. It's on an empty board. Thoughtseize. Well, this is what we were going to do, so let's just do it anyway. Now they'll take Up the Beanstalk, which we can get back later with Muldrotha. Again, discard effects don't really bother us because we can just replay them out of our graveyard. Evolve a Sleeper. Sure. Let's do this because it doesn't help us with Hydroid Crisis. And draw a card. Bummer. Could have held up Wash Away. Oh well. Next turn we have enough for Muldrotha. What do we have in the graveyard? Not a lot, but you know, some stuff. Okay. Mox Amber. We can get Hydroid Crisis back. Putrefy, that's a good draw. If we destroy their commander, it's going to take them 2 more turns to get it back out. So let's just do this now. And then we can counter it on the way back down, and it'll cost 7 on the next time. Swamp Cycle. We're starting to get low on resources too. This no longer gives them mana because they don't have a legendary creature. They're just going to attack. This does have Toxic, so you gotta be aware of the poison counters, but it's going to take them a long time to get 10 poison counters on us. Okay. Tear Asunder. That's good. Man, I mean... Tear Asunder. I really want to wash their commander away, because then it just takes them completely out of the game. This is going to be good for this when it eventually comes down. I think we wait one more turn. Because next turn they're probably going to have a land. We can wash away their commander, or counter, you know, if they play a different spell, we can counter that spell. It's kind of a face-up play. I mean, why else would we hold up 6 mana? What's this? Enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Whenever the ring tempts you, +1 on each wraith you control. Okay, so they probably have 9 of these in their deck. Do I really care? I don't really care. Resolve. They're gonna make that their ring bearer. Sure, sure, sure. Up to 2 poison. A land would be so nice. Assemble the team is also very nice. Sure. So we could assert the top third of our library. Do we have Breach mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Okay. This would be good. This would be silly. Do we have 2 green and 2 black? Yeah, we definitely do. Do we just casualties them? We could. We could also just get Blood on the Snow. Oh, it's not in our top third. That's right. It's not any card. I'm used to tutors that you can look for any card. Of these options, I think Casualties is our best draw here, and we'll just pass. beginning of your end step, if you control no creatures decayed, create a decayed zombie. Okay. Resolve. They're not drawing the land, although now they have the mana to do it. Pass. 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 Resolve. Cool, we drew a land. Okay, artifact, creature, land. Artifact, you. Target creature. Let's get rid of the... This just keeps making zombies. Do we care? I don't think we care. Now they're definitely going to be far away from their commander. Next turn, we'll play Muldrotha. We'll get a blocker down. And then we have access to all of our stuff. I had to draw another Nazgul. Draw a card, discard a card. They're going to discard a land. Their whole hand must be land. Oh, what a draw. What a draw. We'll take the mana dork back. Phyrexian Arena, we can tear asunder that if we want. Can we do both? Yes, we can. They could have a removal spell here. Yeah, makes sense. It's okay, we can just recast it. Are we low on anything? We have pretty much everything. So we'll just get more... yeah, we'll just get more blue and black. Draw a card. Mind Stone. We'll attack with Landlord Elves, why not? End turn. We still have Wash Away up if they draw a land. Yep. Commander time? Nope. We got blue and black last time, so let's get a green source. Just to spread it around. Cast an artifact. Creature. We'll do that next turn. Okay, I'll cast you. No. Sure. Ooh. Okay. Kill my commander. Sure. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. They draw a land. What is this? Return target creature. We could exile their graveyard. Do we have any creatures down here that we care about? Hydroid Crisis, but that doesn't do anything. So let's drop Soul Guide Lantern. Let's get rid of a Nazgul. Black doesn't usually have a way to get stuff back from the graveyard except for creatures, so might as well take a creature. Do I need to pay mana for this? No. Okay. We'll pass. Chupacabra. They're probably going to target Grizzlebrand. I mean, they would be dumb not to. I'll draw 7. Allow them to kill it. Pass. Oops. Z. We don't want to return that to their hand. That's a way to gain life. Do we have a land that doesn't do damage to us? Oh, this is an exile. Gotcha. Well, this gains us life. So let's do it. That's good. We didn't run out of things. Let's play Rusko. Let's play Glissa. Let's Gadwick for 2. And draw a card. Let's discard the Pain lands and Thoughtseize. Maybe Duress. Discard 2 cards. Oh, okay. There we go. We have all of the hand hate. Let's see what the opponent does. Want to Monument. Black creature spells. Okay. They can try to drain me. Would you like to attack into my first strike Death Toucher? Nope. Gotcha. Okay. Let's play one more. So I think that last game was a good example of how Muldrotha can turn into a value pile and just grind out your opponent. Sultai is just such a powerful color combination. There's just so many things you can do in that with black, green, and blue. Alright. This deck is really hard to play. You need a lot of enchantment removal. It gets out of hand really quick. This, I mean, yeah, this is okay. Assemble the Team is probably our best card. They get to go first, so what are we doing? Turn 1, turn 2, assemble the team. This is good if they start drawing a bunch of cards, even though they nerfed it. We will keep. It's not a great hand. What does this do? Give me events WK1. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on target shrine for each shrine you control. Yeah. Not going to do anything right now, but it's going to get out of hand quick. Everything this deck does is shrines. We're Are we still assembling the team here? Are we still assembling the team? Maybe we'll do that next turn. Maybe we need to fatal push this so it doesn't get out of hand. We can... I wish we had another black source. Is this? Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. So let's look at their hand. Then we can make a better decision. Let's get rid of Cultivate. And let's Fatal Push this guy. Just get rid of all the shrines. No shrines for you. Makes sense. Good draw. Go get a blue source. Yeah, we can get an island here. Uh-huh. Okay. Assemble the team. What would be the best? This would be pretty good against them. Right? Because don't they want a bunch of, they do a bunch of +1/+1 gain life. We don't care about that. Graveyard Hate would also be good. But we want to pick something that we can cast relatively soon. So like a 5 mana spell. We could just get Ramp. Do we have like a big Ramp spell? We have Binding. Binding. Yeah, that's Ramp and... Rusko would be good too. It's one of these two. This one allows us to stay in the game and grind them out, but I think it's Binding here. Because we can... They're going to drop their commander down, we can kill it. And Ramp. We just got to keep that thing off the battlefield. There's so many other cards I wanted to take with that, but I think in this spot, Binding is the best card. This is what they're going to do. They're going to play a ton of shrines, and they're all going to do shrine things. So I start milling? Yes, please mill me. This is good for the next time their commander comes down. Let's get this, because it has to come in... Hello? Game? There we go. Let's get this, because it comes into tap anyway, and no matter what, the land comes into play tapped. Let's play Shieldred. This will help us refill our hand. Yeah, we're not going to race them with Shieldred, but it's at least a death-touching creature, so they can't just attack in for 1,000,000. This will be good for the next time they play it. So we're gonna Orcish Bowmasters go for the throat, so we can put this down, and we have enough to. What does this do again? Or another non-token shrine enters the battlefield, you create a shrine. Okay, so on their upkeep, enters the battlefield. So, okay, we can do it in response. No attacks. End turn. Resolve. They're going to gain a bunch of life. Because they have all these shrines. They gain 5 life, drain me 5. Do you have a... Gains hexproof. We can just... We'll resolve that. I think they forgot that this makes things lose hexproof. Wait. Aw, the game didn't let me time that right. Oh my goodness. Game. Well, that was a punt. So I was going to make his commander lose hexproof so that the thing went through, but it skipped over that trigger. I don't know. You guys can rewatch it. Maybe I messed that up. It's definitely a fair chance that I messed that up. But I had the answer. Okay. Muldrotha. I think we're gonna have to. We gotta get back binding to even remotely stay in this game. Look how much life they have. What are they gonna drain me for? 6 here? 7. Easy 7. Gain 2 life for each time you control. Bring that back. You're gonna, what, put 8 counters on that thing? Oh, on that thing, yeah. On any target creature. Okay. Anything in here that helps us get out of this? I don't really think so. Grizzlebrand. I don't even think we can cast Grizzlebrand. Let's start with a land. We can play Brokers Hideout. Gains us a life, but we really just need the mana right now. We need more blue. So we can cast Gadwick. Cast Enchantment. I mean, we don't really have a choice. Even though this thing is helping us a bunch, we gotta get rid of it. And Artifact. Mindstone. I don't know if Mindstone matters at all right now. We'll pass. This is the next thing that needs to die. They can just bring it back from the graveyard. 70 life. If we find a board wipe, I don't really mind this coming down. It's just we can't let it attack us with all those counters on it. They might start attacking us with all their shrines, although I wouldn't. Pass. We'll just flash this in just in case. They're going to put all the counters on the flyer. Go ahead, put it on my creature. It's fine. Yes, please mill me. That helps me out. Okay, it doesn't really matter because it's going to come into play tapped. We haven't cast a land yet, so is there a better land? Fabled Passage gets us a land into play untapped. If we haven't milled them all already. Oh, thank goodness. Black. Creature, what are our options? Grizzlebrand. Hey, it's a flyer. Right? But they're gonna do how much damage to me next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they're just gonna kill me on my upkeep, or on their upkeep. Anything that... This is enchant creature. I mean, that's good against their commander. Artifact. This gains me life, so I don't die. Oh my goodness. Nothing that destroys anything. And then they can just attack. I really don't think there's a way out of this. We can try to draw a bunch. So if we Grizzlebrand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all of our mana to play Grizzlebrand. And then we just die to this trigger. Or we can try to Gadwick our way out of it. Let's at least cast Kendrick's Transformation. Oh, we should have done that to this. Oh, what a punt. Oh my goodness. I just punted so hard. We should have done it to the freaking flyer. Okay. Well, how many cards can I draw here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll draw. Wait. Hold on. And I'm gonna die no matter what here. I thought. Oh, that was from last game. Okay, cool. I didn't mess that up either. I thought I had that artifact that bounced creatures. Yep. Good game. Just attack, man. Like, what are you doing? Oh, I think I'm gonna see what I can deploy from my hand. Come on, dude. All right, well, minus my, mismanaging of that last game, I think you guys got to get a pretty good idea of how the deck works. Let's go back and check it out. There are definitely some card slots that could be better. It's kind of personal taste, as it always is with a 100-card singleton decks. So feel free to change, whatever you guys want. I think, there's a couple things that could be moved around, but in general, these are all really good cards that can be brought back. Maybe a few less, like Putrefy is great, things like that, but it's an instant, so I can't cast it again from the graveyard. So more things like Binding of the Old Gods. This card is a workhorse. If you have, I can't think of any, but if there are permanents that come in and destroy things, I think having a lot of those would be good. But in general, yeah, it's a really fun deck. So go ahead and give it a try. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and get in the comments and tell me all the things I did wrong. And I'll see you guys in the next video.